Ms. Denise Salinas, what is your current address?
Laredo, Texas, 78046.
And is that an apartment that was given to you by housing?
No,
Are you receiving any type of food stamps?
$200 of food stamps.
Are you receiving any other type of assistance?
I believe I only have Medicaid for this month.
Is that for you or yourself?
No, just for my children.
And how much do you earn at your job?
Hourly, monthly.
What's your hourly rate?
My hourly rate is $12.50. No. $14.50.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
And how many hours a week do you work typically?
It varies. It depends. Usually I get an 80-hour work week, but sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more.
And besides your taxes, what else gets deducted from your gross pay?
Give me that again, I'm sorry.
What is deducted besides federal income taxes and Medicare taxes from your check?
I'm not sure.
Do you have health insurance deductions?
I have health insurance through my job.
Okay, but that's for your, correct?
I'm sorry?
That's for your health insurance.
That's my health
Okay,
insurance.
you don't cover your daughter's and your employer's health insurance plan.
No, my employer provides my insurance for me only.
Okay. Do you have a retirement account there?
I do not.
Any other source of income?
No.
Has Mr. Martinez advised you that he had a shift schedule change in his place of employment?
He just recently told me that he would be working nights.
Okay. What is your objection to him receiving the girls on his days off instead of the Friday to Sunday that he's currently getting now?
Mr. Martinez doesn't follow the schedules for the curricular activities that the girls have. Usually the volleyball schedules, they're always up in the air. So they'll say, who's available for practice. And since Mr. Martinez says that it's on his time and he should do what he can with the children on his time, he usually objects to going there, taking the girls to any practices.
So if he agrees on the record that he's going to comply with taking them to any extracurricular activities, do you have an objection to him getting the girls on his days off for June?
I prefer that the girls go to their curricular activities if Mr. Martinez can take them to all of their activities, and I don't see a problem.
Okay. So he's willing to state on the record that he'll take them. So you're okay with him receiving the girls?
Not unless he agrees to going to, sorry, I spoke over you. Not unless he agrees to going to all practices for the children.
And I'm representing to you that if you notify him of any last minute changes on activities for the girls, he's committing to taking them when it's his possession dates.
I don't have to notify Mr. Martinez because Mr. Martinez has and always been on all group chats for the girls' sports activities. The only thing that he's not in, because I myself am not in also, is for the rec volleyball practices that have already been paid for the month. Those you have to attend on your own. There's no group chat. They're kind of like private practices.
Okay, so what is that, the rec activity?
That the recreation center on Hillside, the girls they have like a volleyball practice. I don't know how to explain it, but they're private practices for girls to improve their skills in volleyball.
And why is there no schedule for that?
Why are they on that schedule?
No set schedule.
Why is there a set
Is there a set schedule for that activity?
That's a set schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're saying that's why there's no group chat, it's just a schedule, correct?
The group chat is not a set schedule, not all the time. They're supposed to be it's only for Madison, the youngest, and it's supposed to be Fridays at 3 p.m. to 4, and times do change.
So if his days off are Thursday to Saturday, would you have an objection to him receiving the girls and having possession of the girls Thursday to 6 p.m. and to Saturday at 6 p.m. only for the month of June?
I would object if he's not able to take him take my children to attend these practices.
Right, but June just started, so that hasn't happened, correct? You don't
I'm
know
s-
he's gonna, you don't know if he's gonna miss any in the future, correct?
What was that?
Are you in agreement to having the girls with Mr. Martinez on his days off? So that your girls can spend time with their father?
If Mr. Martinez takes the children,
And he's already, and I'm telling you, as his attorney, he's willing to take the girls to any activities that are occurring on his possession dates.
I don't see a problem.
Okay.
there.
And for July, would you have an objection if his schedule changes for the month of July to have the girls with Mr. Martinez on his days off? He'll provide you notice as soon as he has his July work schedule.
Mm, I don't see why Mr. Martinez can't follow the schedule that's already set.
Because his schedule changed and he can't control that either. So that's why he's asking in good faith. He wants to spend time with the girls. He does not have his work schedule for July, but would you have an objection to him having the girls on his days off for the month of July?
Section says, in the attorney testifying on factual and evidence.
Inaudible.
May I objection, facts not in evidence, Judge, she's testifying as to what her client has said, but there's no facts in evidence regarding any schedule.
Sustained, rephrase, or move on.
If Mr. Martinez has a different days off for the month of July, would you be opposed to him having the possession of the girls during those dates?
I'm not sure.
So if you don't have any problems with him having the girls on his days off in June, what would be your objection if those dates change for the month of July?
Objection, that calls for speculation, Judge. We don't have any firm dates that he just says any days. What specific dates? He doesn't even, or the facts elicited have not been specified.
Sustained.
What specific dates?
If when Mr. Martinez gives you his work schedule for July, what is your objection to him having the girls on whatever days off he is given in July, I'm sorry?
So if Mr. Martinez can give me a physical copy of his schedule of work, I can try working with Mr. Martinez. So as long as he's compliant and doesn't change his schedule often, because I have had several times that Mr. Martinez does not pick up his children at all. He'll tell me he can't pick them up on Friday. He'll pick them up Saturday morning. And then his times change constantly. So this is why I'm very opposed to agreeing with Mr. Martinez's schedule changes.
And so
Okay.
you don't, if his schedule changes, you don't want to comply. You want to stay with the standard possession order with no concessions for his shift changes.
We can stay with the standard possession. I know it says on there that anybody that he trusts or a responsible adult can pick up their children. Mr. Martinez has not yet used that, and I've mentioned it to him several times. So I don't see why there's an issue with him picking up the children on his scheduled time.
Okay, so you don't agree to have him having the girls on his days off
For when?
for the month of July?
I don't know yet. We're not in July yet.
So you're claiming that adultery in this case, correct?
Correct.
When did you separate from Mr. Martinez?
June, I want to say June 8th. I don't have the paper in front of me, but it'll be 2 years on
Okay.
June 8th.
And on June 8th, 2024, what evidence did you have that he was committing adultery?
So no physical evidence, but Mr. Martinez had already been acting different. And you know, I got a Facebook, little people you may know, and I saw Ms. Terraza's picture. So I told him, who is she? And he said, oh, it's just an
And
acquaintance.
Judge, I'm going to object to the narrative. Like witness can allow me to answer some questions. Ask some
Sustained.
questions.
Sustained. Let's hear the question.
So you mentioned you didn't have any physical evidence, correct?
No,
On June 8th. When
On
you
June-
separated,
on June 8th, yeah,
2024?
2 years ago.
Okay. And you said that you had a feeling, but it wasn't anything certain that he was committing any adultery.
Give me that again.
You had a gut feeling only. You felt that he may have been. You were speculating that he was committing
At that
adultery.
moment, yes.
Okay. And you didn't institute any type of divorce proceedings, correct?
No, Mr. Martinez said, what was the rush?
Okay. And the arrearage that is with the Attorney General's office, were receiving some Zelle payments from Mr. Martinez, correct? While during the time of separation?
Give me that again.
You were getting Zelle payments from Mr. Martinez while you
Mr.
were
Martin-
separated?
Yes, Mr. Martinez sent me a payment so that I can pay for the house that I was still living in.
Okay. How many payments did he send you on Zelle?
I'm not sure. One?
Have you denied a request by Mr. Martinez for any different possession dates with his children?
Denied possession dates?
If he would needed a change, have you always denied those requests for a change in possession?
Not always,
But you have denied him changes.
for a reason. Yes.
When, do you know when Mr. Martinez lost his employment from the Webb County Sheriff's Office?
I don't remember.
But he had been helping you pay for them or had been paying for the mortgage at the home that you lived in prior to that, correct?
Our home.
Correct.
He
But
had
you were-
been,
but you were the one
he
living
had
there,
been
correct?
paying our home.
Correct.
Yes.
Right. That was before the date of separation. That's right, after the date of separation and before he was terminated from the Webb County Sheriff's Office.
When was he terminated from the Webb County Sheriff's Office?
Well, I'll get to that with Mr. Martinez, but after he moved out on June 8th, 2024, which is your alleged date of separation, he began paying the monthly mortgage payment, correct?
It's because I'm not sure when he was terminated and if he was still giving payments
Okay.
then. Yeah, so I'm not
So
sure.
when did he start making payments for the mortgage?
He was paying for our home at the time, yes. I think he paid for June, July? I really don't remember.
And he paid them for whenever he was not living there, correct? You were the one that was using the home with the children.
Yes,
Okay.
with my children. Mhm.
Did he give you any other assistance through Zelle?
Sometimes he would help with costs for volleyball or basketball.
And you're aware that Mr. Martinez has another child that's older than your girls, correct?
Another child?
Yes,
Gabby, yes.
yes. And he also pays child support for that child, correct?
I'm not sure if he's paying child support right now.
Have you been using app Close to communicate with Mr. Martinez?
We were, and then Mr. Martinez was not sending any child support payments, so I wasn't able to afford it. So once I signed back on.
And are you in agreement to continue using app Close?
I notified Mr. Martinez that we should go back on app close, but he mentioned that there was no court order for it, so he denied continuing use of it
How have you been communicating with him?
through text.
And is it true that you have your daughter send Mr. Martinez their activity schedules instead of you communicating that to him?
No,
You haven't ever had your daughter send him their schedules? You
I
sure
don't
about
tell
that,
my
Ms.
daughter to send the
Salinas?
schedule.
I
My
didn't hear
daughter,
you.
go ahead.
You're telling the court here that you've never not communicated with Mr. Martinez and instead had your daughters communicate your request to him.
My daughter, one daughter.
Okay.
Penelope,
Mhm.
she sends it to her father.
Okay. And Penelope is the older one?
Yes.
Okay. And would you agree to leave the children out of the conversations and have that communication between you and Mr. Martinez?
I hope so. Mr. Martinez did mention in a recent text that he would be notifying my
No, and I'm going to
children.
object to non-responsive. I haven't asked a question.
Sustained.
When did you move out of the home, Ms.
September of
Uh,
last year.
2025?
Yes.
Okay. Had you notified Mr. Martinez that you were going to be moving out of the home? And you were aware that you have to notify him, correct, of those address changes if you move with your daughters?
Yes.
Are you strictly using Medicaid, Ms. Salinas, for the children's medical care?
Not strictly, no.
What
It
else?
ha-
Sorry,
It has to be used.
but you're the one that enrolled them in Medicaid, correct?
I applied for it and they approved it. Yes.
When did you apply for it?
I applied for food stamps and Medicaid.
How long ago? I'm sorry.
I want to say last year.
So sometime in 2025?
I want to say so.
Okay. Okay. Were you aware that Mr. Martinez did have health insurance, dental and vision for the girls, his employer?
He had mentioned it to me.
Okay.
Yes.
So once you receive that information, you agree you no longer need to place the child with Medicaid coverage, correct?
So Medicaid is only approved to low income. So I believe the only reason why they didn't approve me Medicaid at the beginning was because I was receiving child support payments as soon as I.
This case starts with a defendant facing up to 25 years in prison for murder, but what makes it even more shocking is his history. Fabian Vega had been in and out of juvenile detention and jail for most of his life. Despite having a 6-year-old son,
stopped receiving child support payments, I reapplied and that's when they helped me. Now that I am receiving child support payments, I do have to report that. That's why I mentioned that.
Okay.
I believe this is my last month.
Right.
with-
And you agree that if they have to have the coverage through their father's health insurance, medical and vision, you were willing to continue with the coverage that he can provide them?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Cross-examination, Mr. Castillo.
Ms. Salinas, during the pending divorce case here, did Mr. Martinez file any criminal complaints against you?
Yes.
What was the criminal complaint?
He was filing for identity theft.
And what facts, if any, did you learn about what his complaint was?
What, I'm sorry?
What was the complaint about? What was he complaining?
The complaint was for our Spectrum account moving from our old home to my new apartment.
The Spectrum account during the pendency of this divorce has been under whose name?
The Spectrum account is under Mr. Martinez's name, and I was an authorized user.
And that's the reason that he filed a complaint?
Your Honor, cause for speculation, Ms. Salinas does not know the reason or what Mr. Martinez might have stated to the police department.
Here's the instruction. Don't guess. Don't make anything up. If you know the answer, you can give it. If you don't know the answer, you should just say that. Go ahead.
Did you have occasion to be interviewed by any police investigator?
Was
Did you have occasion to be interviewed by a police detective or investigator?
an investigator.
Do you recall his name?
No, I not at the moment. Alcaraz.
Oh, I'm sorry. Investigator Alcaraz. Okay. What, if anything, did Mr. Alcaraz tell you about what the complaint was about?
I'm gonna object to hearsay. Mr. Investigator Alcaraz is not here to testify as to what was told regarding this investigation.
Responses to hearsay?
Judge, this
One of the most intense moments came when the prosecutor challenged Vega's own statements. Court documents referenced self-defense, yet Vega denied claiming self-defense during the hearing. The prosecutor then reminded him that one person was killed.
if anything, the officer told her about the complaint.
Your Honor, I think it's still hearsay that they should have brought in the investigator to directly testify about that.
So it's an out-of-court statement used to prove the truth of the matter asserted. Is there any exception?
Person sensing the exception, Judge, because she was there when she was told. The investigator came.
That would be her impression, not his statement. So that's overruled.
Okay, I'll ask something else, Judge. Did you learn, or have you learned whether that complaint still pending?
Believe so.
Okay. Now, you mentioned on questions by Ms. Soto that you saw some Facebook items regarding Mr. Martinez and another person, correct?
Yes.
And can you describe what you saw in Facebook?
I saw Mr. Martinez.
Before announcing the sentence, Judge Boyd delivered a powerful message about personal responsibility. While acknowledging Vega's difficult childhood and time spent in foster care, the judge made it clear that a troubled past cannot excuse violent AC.
Engaged to someone else. I also saw Mr. Martinez buy a new vehicle for someone else, which is Ms. Terraza's for her birthday.
Did you happen to see a Facebook posting with Mr. Martinez giving a engagement ring to Ms. Terrazas?
Yes.
And I'm gonna object to leading.
Well, the court heard the response. It was leading, so sustained, but it's on the record, Mr. Castillo.
I'll go ahead and withdraw it. I'll ask Mr. Martinez. In fact, I'll show the Facebook.
Very well.
I'll pass away this one.
Anything on redirect?
Briefly, Your Honor. Ms. Salinas, do you recall when you saw those Facebook posts?
No.